This is Ambitious Angelo reporting for WooCutzTV at the Natural Hair Care Show. And I'm here with Bernadette Stanis. How you doing, Bernadette?
Fine, how are you?
Not too bad. It's a Sunday morning. I see some worship in the air, man. So it's a great atmosphere here at the Natural Hair Care Show. How are you liking the show?
I love it. This is my first time doing it, but it's been wonderful, really. Telling a lot about hair and all the different things that we have going on. We have people that test for your scalp. We have people that have hair for pressing, oils for that. It's just awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell us, what has your experience been like here at the show? Because it's been 2 days, there's been a lot of people, a lot of energy and passion in here. What are some of the highlights that you've had over the last 2 days?
Well, actually meeting a lot of new people, because it's my first time here. And then some people, I've experienced people, they meet me, they cry. I've seen a lot of that. And that's amazing.
Nadette, tell us a little bit about what you do. I see you have your book here, and you have some family pictures. What's going on here?
Well, I have both my family pictures here. This is my real life story and my walk with my mother who had Alzheimer's. So I wrote about my life story. I wanted the world to understand and know who she was and how influential she was in me becoming Thelma. And then at the end of her life, she had Alzheimer's, and I was her caregiver for 8 years. So I talk a lot about that, and I give people a lot of information about caregiving and also about this disease if they happen to be dealing with people who have that disease. And over here, my second family of good times. And I got pictures of different moments that people really, really liked. And so they can purchase this. All of this goes to my foundation for Alzheimer's.
Awesome. That's awesome. Honestly, having careers, we all have struggles in that, we have our own family that we always have to give and care for, So that experience, as much as our careers could impact people, it feels like our personal stories people connect with at a whole different level. What has been your experience with that here?
Well, when I tell them that I wrote a book about my life story and about my mother's Alzheimer's, a lot of them say, give me 2, give me 3, because they know someone that's going through that. And I wrote the book as a companion book. I wish I had this book when I was going through that with my mother. So because I wanted a book like that, I wrote it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what about your experience on, you said Good Times? How did that help you?
Yeah, that was before your time.
I'm not that young, but absolutely. Talk to us about some of those experiences and how they've maybe shaped you into being the business owner and the person that you are today.
Well, I was very young when I started working professionally, and I was the rookie, so I learned a lot from Estherol, John Amos, and Ralph Carter, the one that played Michael, because he was a very accomplished performer by the time he got on Good Times, you know what I'm saying? So I learned from them, and I learned to be on time, I learned to be professional, I learned to respect everybody's work, which I always had respect for, but I'm just saying, watching them, it was amazing. We would be joking around, and when the director says, rehearsal, everybody's back into character. I said, wow, that's amazing. So I learned a lot that way. Being a business person, I learned that it's nice when you have talent and you can take your talent and make it into a product or an industry for yourself, because it's nothing like being a business owner. So yeah, you call the shots, but you do have all the worry too. But I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Where can people, if they weren't able to come to the Natural Hair Care Expo, which you should have been here in Baltimore, Maryland, make sure you come on down next year. Where can they find these books?
Okay, they can go to my website, thelmaofgoodtimes.com. thelmaofgoodtimes.com.